Good day, Aussie Bonsai Bloke here, how you going? Today, I'm going to be working on this Bottlebrush, Australian Bottlebrush. Going to be trimming it back. As you can see, it's way overgrown here after the big move. So we're at the halfway house at the moment. After the big move, I haven't had time to do any work on them, so there's a lot of weeds here, so I did the weeds for you. That's pretty obvious what you got to do there. But anyway, she's overgrown, and I think last year I did a video on this and I cut it back a bit later than this. I reckon it would have been maybe June, and I said that it'd probably still flower, but it didn't. So this year I'm going to do it a bit earlier, as in, like, I think we're mid-March, so mid-March, and hopefully I'll get a lot more flowers from it. The experts say that you got to cut them back late March, early April. So we're mid-March, close enough, so I reckon should hopefully get some good flowers. I'm going to cut it back pretty hard today because it's been allowed to grow for a fair while, which is good. It's made it really healthy. It's obviously really healthy at the moment. Probably suits the size of the pot better with all that foliage, but the trunk's starting to look pretty small in there, and it's a fairly small trunk to start with anyway. So you don't want it to look even smaller. So I'll chop it back hard. I won't repot it today. One day I want to repot it into a little bit of a smaller pot, but I don't really have a pot for it at the moment, so that's alright. Yeah, so I'll get to trimming it back. I'll give you a bit of a close-up of where I'm going to cut it, just to give you a bit of an idea. Yeah, cheers for watching. I'll get into it. Just give you a bit of a close-up of what I mean. So this is all the new foliage. It's extended probably from here, so you got a lot of growth. I'll try and show you in here. See, that is where the old cut mark was earlier, and as you can see now, there's a lot of growth on here, so it's really grown healthy. As you can see, some of the cut marks have divided into two, which is perfect, but there'll be some around. I'll try and find one. Here's one here, 3. So I'll be cutting them back. I'll just do a bit of a quick demo of it. Bit hard. Oh, wrong one. Right. So I'll be getting in here, taking one out, and then cut it back. So you're left with just the 2 now instead of 3. Fairly short. I'll try and do another one of that. It's pretty hard to do while holding the camera. So here's one here. You've got possibly 3 on that one. So generally you cut the strongest one out at the top. You want to get rid of the strongest one, then you want to cut it back harder, and there's even a 4th one here back further. I'll take that off. So you're left with only 2. So it'll look pretty bare after this, but sometimes, you know, looking a bit bare is probably makes it look a bit more believable as an old tree. At the moment it looks quite healthy and young, so I'll get into that. I'll cut it all back now. I'm not sure if you remember, but I was trying to make one side of the tree a bit healthier because it was bald on the back because it had been placed in the wrong light against a wall, I think. And as you can see now, there's good growth all over it, so I think I've cured that problem. It's fairly healthy all over now, so yeah, I'll get into cutting it back and we'll go from there. No worries. Cheers. hope you agree. I've taken a lot of the foliage off the tree now. A fair bit's gone. As you can see, massive pile that all used to be on top of the tree. So a huge pile of foliage gone. As you can see, they're really strong growers. They make a really awesome bonsai, these Bottlebrush. They grow really strong, really fast. You get nice flowers in spring. So if you don't have one, get one. Yeah, so I'll give you a spin of the tree after, but as you can see, the back of the tree, which was bald, there was almost no branching on here, is now filled in, so that's good. Yeah, I think I've brought it back to somewhere where it should be to make it look more believable. I'll give you a close-up of the branch structure in a minute. Yeah, so when you're trimming a tree like this, that's advanced like this, you can make sure you know, enjoy it, take your time. I probably spent 2 hours trimming it back. Take your time, enjoy it. It's quite a relaxing way to spend a couple of hours. Anyway, cheers for watching Aussie Bonsai Bloke. I'll finish up with a bit of a spin of the tree and a look at the structure of the tree. Cheers for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. No worries. Cheers. Going. Just one little quick message. I forgot to mention, because all this foliage was covering the tree, and all these leaves here haven't seen the sun for a while. We got a 37-degree day coming up in autumn, would you believe? And I'm just going to say I'll probably keep it in the shade during those days, because these leaves haven't seen the sun yet. So protect them, you know, from the sun for a couple of weeks till they harden off a bit, because, you know, they've been buried and haven't really seen much sun, so they're not used to it. Otherwise they could, you know, turn sort of like a reddy brown colour, all fall off, and then it will reshoot, but look pretty ugly for a while. So yeah, just a bit of a tip, because I have cut things back hard before and left them out in too hot a sun, and all the leaves underneath that aren't used to sunburn back. Anyway, no worries. Cheers for watching. I'll catch you later.